Welcome, beautiful one. Today's flow is centered around Trikonasana triangle pose. This pose is a shape of clarity, strength, and openness, physically stretching and strengthening your legs, hips, and spine while inviting space through your side body and your chest. Energetically, it is a posture of expansion, activating your solar plexus chakra and your heart chakra. This pose is going to help you feel both empowered and open-hearted. As you build to this pose, notice where it is that you can create space, where you can create more breath and more clarity, and open to possibility. My name is Jen. This is Zen with Jen Yoga, and you will not need any props for this flow. So go ahead, get your hair put up, roll out a yoga mat wherever you can find a spot. Let's get moving and grooving, and I'll meet you on the mat with intention. Okay, beautiful one. Now that you're ready, we're going to find easy seat in the middle of your mat. So go ahead and make an X with your shins. I'm going to choose the more unusual crossing, and then let your knees fall naturally on top of your feet. Sit up nice and tall, and right away, ground down into your sits bones. You can tent your fingertips behind you to help open your chest by gently squeezing your shoulder blades. And then reach the crown of your head up towards the sky or the ceiling. Keep the lift and then bring your hands to prayer position, Anjali Mudra at your sternum. 3 deep breaths here, in through the nose. And you can exhale out through the nose or the mouth. I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, relaxing the muscles in your face as you settle into your body and settle into this space right here, right now. Take a moment to notice how you feel and without any judgments. It's okay to have an off day or be happy, no right or wrong. Intention for practice is I am open to possibilities. And we'll seal it in by taking the deepest breath we've taken so far today. On the exhale for this, open your mouth and make it audible. Sigh out any tension or anything that isn't serving you. So go ahead and breathe in, my friend. Exhale, I am open to possibility. Bow your chin to your chest. Take a moment to honor showing up for yourself today. Bring your hands to your thighs and gently press your thighs to lift your head. Switch the crossing of your legs, so bring your fingertips behind you, bring the soles of your feet flat, and then make an X with the other leg on top, letting your knees fall on top of your feet. Again, use the fingertips behind you to lift your chest. Breathe in, arms come to a T, and then arms come up. Exhale, you're going to bring your right hand out to the side, reach the left hand up, and then reach the left hand over. Breathe in, navel comes in, arms come back to a T, and you sit back up. Arms go back up, fingertips reach towards the sky or the ceiling, and then exhale, left hand to your side, arm in line with your shoulder. Breathe in to reach the right hand up. Exhale to reach the right bicep along the right ear. Grounding from the sits bones out through the fingertips. Breathe in, navel comes in and up. This time you're going to bring the sole of your left foot in towards your right thigh. So externally opening up your right leg. Then you're going to reach your hand to your ankle or your shin, and then use that to help turn your right rib cage up towards the ceiling and open your heart. And then again, left hand comes up, breathe in, exhale over Bicep along your ear as you spiral the right rib cage up towards the sky. Breathing in. On the exhale, paint a rainbow with your left hand. Bring it under your shoulder. Bring your navel in and up. Press into the top of your left foot and knee, and then the sole of your right foot, and come up for a baby wild thing. Stretching from the right foot out to the right fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, sweep the right hand back in front of your face and come back to sit. And then we'll take this to the other side. So left foot comes in, right sole of the right foot comes in towards your left thigh. I have a little bug crawling on me. And then the left hand comes to your left ankle or your left shin. So externally open up that left leg. Your toes are flexed here. Reach for the ankle and then go ahead, spiral the left rib cage up, opening the heart up towards the sky or the ceiling, and then breathe in to reach the right hand up. Exhale, bicep along your ear as you spiral and open up towards the sky. Open that left rib cage under and up. Breathe in, and then your hand comes now under your shoulder, your right hand. Press into the top of the right foot, the right knee, and the sole of the left foot simultaneously, and reach back for what baby wild thing. Really press into the big toe mound of the left foot and stretch from the foot out through the fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, sweep your arm in front of your face and lower. And then bring your legs back to a cross-legged position. Breathe in to reach your arms up. Exhale, we're going to take it to a twist. So left hand comes to right knee. Breathe in to sit up. Exhale, turn, coming from center first. Head is the last thing to turn. Breathe in, sit up. Exhale, twist. Breathe in, reach the crown of your head up. Exhale, turn. Maybe now you gaze past your left shoulder. Right shoulder, excuse me. Low and slow unravels you. Breathe in to reach your hands up. Exhale, now the right hand comes to your left knee, left hand comes behind you. Breathe in to reach the crown of your head up. Exhale, turn, coming from center. Breathe in, reach the crown of your head up. Exhale, turn. One more time, breathe in, sit up. Exhale, turn, maybe gaze past your left shoulder. Breathe in, and low and slow will unravel you. Now we're just going to take some hip circles. So switch the crossing of your legs because we don't want to stay in one position for too long. And then you can bring your hands to your knees and then just sit back and roll into your hips, keeping it slow and juicy, really leaning back and then bringing your chest forward. One more time in this direction, and then go ahead and switch. So draw circles in the other direction. Really lean back onto your buttocks. I'm on a little bit of a hill, and just make them slow and juicy circles. Getting into the hip flexors, opening up those hips. And last time, come back to center. Go ahead, make your way to tabletop position. So bring your hands underneath your shoulders, bring your knees underneath your hips. We're going to do 3 rounds of cat and cow. So spread your fingers really wide and press into the finger pads. Press into the tops of your feet and your knees. Move just your spine, dropping your belly, curling your tailbone up, stretching from your belly button to your throat. Your gaze is parallel to the wall or whatever's in front of you. Exhale, push the mat away, drop your tailbone, drop your head, round your shoulders. Breathe in, cow pose. Curl tailbone up, stretch from your belly button to your throat. Exhale, move only your spine for cat. Release your head, release your tailbone. Breathe in for cow. This time you have the option to rock and sway into your hips. Exhale, cat, push the mat away. Again, take some organic movements, maybe rock back and forth, maybe roll into the hips a little. Now you're going to shift the weight into your right hand. Reach the left hand up towards the sky, opening your chest, stacking your shoulders. Exhale for thread the needle. Bring the left hand under the right arm. Bring the left temple and cheek to the mat. Right hand can stay directly in front of your face, or you have the option to walk your right hand out in front of you. You can stay here, or for an added balance and challenge, you can engage the right glute and reach the right leg up behind you, balancing in the right hand and the left knee. Exhale, bend the right leg, bring the knee back down, bring your right hand back in front of your face, press into your palm, have it spread wide, and then reach the left hand back up to counter stretch. Go ahead, bring your left hand down. Now shift the weight now into the left hand. Breathe in and peel the right hand up towards the ceiling or the sky, opening up your chest. And then exhale, thread the right arm under the left, bring the right temple and cheek to the mat. Your left hand can stay in front of your face, or you can walk it out long, keeping it in line with your shoulder. And again, stay here, or if you want to challenge yourself, engage your left glute and straighten, reach that left leg straight back behind you. Pressing into the left hand and the right knee evenly and into the ball of the left foot, engaging your glute. Exhale, bend the left knee, bring the left knee back down, left hand in front of your face, and then go ahead and reach the right hand back up to counter stretch, and then go ahead and bring the right hand down. From here, my friend, take your hands, move them a very large palm print up, tuck your toes under, and then lift your hips high up and back for downward facing dog. So it will feel a little bit longer of a down dog, and that's exactly what we want here. So keep a bend in your knees to really create length in the left side's ribs and the right side ribs. Then maybe pedal out your feet. And then option to reach your heels towards the mat as you curl your tailbone up and really push the mat away. Breathing in and then exhale. Go ahead, bring your feet together and up. So bring your big toes to touch. Come onto the balls of both of your feet and then sweep the right leg up behind you straight, keeping the toes and hip points facing down. Go ahead and bend your right knees, keep squeezing the heel in towards your glute, and then bring that in towards your midline as you shift your shoulders over your hands and step your right foot through. Drop your left knee down, and your choice to keep your toes tucked or untuck them, but you're going to lengthen your torso and walk your hands on top of your thigh. Now you can breathe in, reach your arms up, inhale to lengthen your spine, exhale to melt your hips down, but not dropping into your hips. So still lengthening up here. And then you can bring your hands down, bring the left hand, your right hand on top of your right thigh, bring your left hand under your shoulder, and then press into your thigh to twist you open, spiraling the left rib cage up, opening your heart, turning from center. Breathe in, reach the right arm up and along your ear, and then back down to frame your foot. Pick up the left foot, straighten your left leg, and then step your right foot back. We're going to take that to the other side. So bring your feet together and up, big toes to touch. Breathe in to sweep the left leg up behind you. Keep the toes and hips facing down. Bend your left knee, squeeze it in, step through. Lower the right knee down. You can keep the toes tucked or untuck them. And then go ahead and walk your hands on top of your thigh. Inhale to create length. Reach your arms up. Shoulder blades sliding down your back. Your left knee is aligned over your ankle. Exhale to melt your hips down, but continue to grow length. Breathing in, and then exhale, both hands come down to frame your foot. Untuck your toes if they are tucked. Right hand comes under your shoulder, left hand to your thigh. Press into your thigh to twist your spine, spiraling the right rib cage up now towards the sky. Very low lunge twist variation. Breathe in to reach the left hand up and along your ear, and then go ahead and bring your left hand to frame your foot. Tuck your toes under, lift the right leg up, press into your palms, and then step the left foot back to down dog. Now we're going to take a mini vinyasa, so roll yourself into plank pose, breathe in, one line from head to tailbone, shoulders come just past your wrist. Come on to your tiptoes, shift your shoulders past your fingertips, bend your elbows straight back, hug it in close and lower all the way down. Untuck your toes, widen your feet. Hook your tailbone down, press into the tops of your feet, but keep your glutes relaxed. Breathe in, use your upper back muscles to rise you up into baby cobra. Lift your hands off the mat, keep them under your shoulders. Exhale, release. Simultaneously press into your hands, your knees, and the tops of your feet to come back to tabletop and then go back to down dog. One breath in and one breath out. Bring your feet together and up, and then walk to the top of the mat, footprint by footprint. Keep your feet hips distance. Lift all of your toes and lay them flat so you can activate the four corners of your feet. And then on an exhale, roll up inch by inch, coming into mountain pose. So really press into your feet to align your head, heart, and pelvis here. Shine your palms forward, shoulder blades slide down your back. Bend your knees, breathe in to sweep your arms up into Urdhva into one round of sun salutations. So exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Plant your palms, step your right foot back and look forward, and then step your left foot back to down dog. Breathe in, coming into plank pose. Exhale, shift your shoulders and lower all the way down. Untuck your toes, breathe in for a cobra pose. This time you can press your hands into the mat and spiral your elbow creases forward. Exhale, release, press it back up into down dog. Feet together and up. Breathe in, reach your right leg up, bend your knee, step your right foot through. Straighten your right leg, bend your left knee, and then spring forward and fold. Press into both feet, sweep your arms out and sweep them up, Urdhva. Exhale, fold right back down over your legs, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step your left foot back, look forward. Step your right foot back to down dog. Breathe in for plank pose. Exhale, shift your shoulders past your hands, come onto your tiptoes. Bend your elbows, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, widen your hands. Breathe in for cobra pose. Press the mat away, spiral your elbow creases. Bring your toes and your heart away from one another, and then exhale, release. Press back to down dog. Feet together and up. Left leg rises, bend your left knee, squeeze it in as you bring your foot through. Straighten your right leg, bend your left knee, and then spring forward and fold. Press into your feet, rise up inch by inch on an exhale, aligning in mountain pose. From here, my friends, we're going to take it into standing rounds. So bend your knees, sweep your arms out and up, Urdhva. Exhale, fold over your legs, Uttanasana. This time, bring your fingertips to your shins, your thighs, or the mat, and lengthen your spine here for a halfway lift. And then exhale, fold right back down. Bend your knees enough to plant your hands, and you can step to down dog, or you can hop landing with bent knees on the end of your exhale. So if you're going to jump, look at where you want to land and do not take your gaze off of that spot. So breathe in to prepare. Exhale, make your way there. Meet me in down dog. Stay here for one breath in and one breath out. Feet together and up. Reach your right leg up behind you, bend your knee, squeeze it in, and come and step your right foot through. Spiral the left foot down. You're going to basically align your heel up with your arch. Keep your right knee over your right ankle and just cartwheel up into warrior two here. So press into the outer edge of the left foot. Really reach your pinkies away from one another. Lift your chest. Right knee tracks over right ankle, warrior two. Breathe in. Exhale, hands come down. Step your right foot back to down dog. Breathe in, reach the left leg up behind you, bend your left knee, squeeze it in towards the midline, step your left foot through. Spiral the right foot down now. Left knee aligns over your ankle, keep your thigh bent and parallel. Cartwheel up to warrior two. Press into the outer edge of the right foot. Left knee is tracking over your ankle. Really reach your hands away from one another. Pinkies go back, maybe gaze past your left fingertips. Breathing in. Exhale, look down at your left foot. Cartwheel your hands down, and then step your left foot back to down dog. Stay here and breathe or roll into plank pose. Exhale, you can lower for chaturanga halfway or all the way. Breathe in, lift your thighs, lift your chest for up dog, or come into cobra. And then exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Come onto the ball of your left foot, sweep your right leg up behind you, bend your knee, squeeze that in towards the midline. This time, come onto your fingertips, lengthen your chest. We're gonna rise up into high crescent lunge. So knee tracks over your ankle. You can stay on the ball of your left foot, but grow out of your hips just like we did when our knee was lower. Breathe in. And then exhale, open up into warrior two. Breathe in, tip back for a peaceful warrior, just to take it into extended side angle. So bring your right forearm on top of your right thigh. Bring your left hand to your hip. Press into the outer edge of the left foot and the right foot to spiral the rib cage up, and then reach your left hand up and over, creating a diagonal line from your left foot out to your left fingertips. Extended side angle. Breathe in. Exhale, look down at your right foot. Bring your hands down to frame your right foot, and then step your right foot back to down dog. One breath in. One breath out. Feet together and up. Sweep the left leg up behind you. Bend the left knee. Step your left foot through. Come on to your fingertips. Prepare for high crescent lunge. Lift up. Track your left knee over your ankle. You can be on the ball of your right foot. Left thigh is parallel. Grow length out of your hips. High crescent, building strength in our legs. Open to possibility. Exhale, now open into warrior two. On the left, so press into the outer edge of the right foot. Left knee tracks over left ankle. Breathe in, tip back for reverse warrior, moving just your arms, lengthening from the left hip out through the left fingertips. Exhale, take it to extended side angle. So right hand comes to your hip, your left hand to your forearm, or your left forearm to your left thigh. Spiral the left rib cage up, and then reach the right arm up, and then create a diagonal line out from the right foot through the right fingertips. Really reach the foot and the fingertip away from one another as you spiral the rib cage up. Breathe in, and then exhale, look down at your left foot. Bring both hands down to frame your left foot. Step your left foot back to down dog. Stay here and breathe, or take your vinyasa. Roll into plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Breathe in for an up dog or cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. You can take many steps to the top of the mat, or you can hop to the top on the end of an exhale. So breathe in to prepare. Exhale, step, step, or hop to the top, meet me in a forward fold. Press into your feet to rise up inch by inch on an exhale. Let your head be the last thing to come up. Now we'll take it into our balance and twist. So begin to shift the weight into your right foot. Come onto the ball of your left foot, and then externally open up your left leg. Bring your heel to the outside of your ankle. Bring the sole of your foot to your calf, or bring the sole of your foot to the inside of your right thigh for tree pose. So really ground into the right foot. You can keep a micro bend in your right leg. Hands can stay on hips, or you can bring your hands to prayer position. And then option to reach your hands up. Growing tall in your tree, creating length in both of your sides. Keeping your shoulder blades relaxed and sliding down your back. I have a friend. Sorry, there was an otter there, you guys. Okay, so unpluck your left leg. We're going to come into a one-legged mountain pose. And then hinge forward. Step back into high crescent, and then bring your hands to prayer position, and come into a crescent, high crescent twist. So left elbow to right thigh, press your right hand into your left and twist open. Breathing into your upper back. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to frame your foot, and then step your right foot back. We're going to stay for one breath in. And then on the exhale, you can jump or step to the top. Meet me in forward fold. Press into your feet, rise up inch by inch, coming back to mountain pose. Now shift the weight into your left foot, come onto the ball of your right foot, externally open up your right leg. Bring the right heel to the left ankle, sole of your foot to the calf, or bring the sole of your foot to your left thigh. Ground down into the left foot. You can keep a micro bend in your left leg. Zip everything up in toward the midline. And then option to bring your hands to prayer at your sternum or reach your arms up. Growing tall, creating length in your right side, creating length in your left side. So cool, there was an otter. Breathing in. Open to possibility. I love it. All right, come back to one-legged mountain, unpluck the right leg, and then hinge forward. Step your right leg back as far as you can into high crescent. And then exhale, twist and turn, bringing the right elbow outside the left leg. Opening into your twist, your high crescent twist. So really breathe into your upper back. Press the right hand into your left hand. Turn from center, open up. Breathe in to reach your hands up. Exhale to frame your left foot again, and then step back to down dog. Stay and breathe or take a vinyasa. Roll into plank pose, breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway. Breathe in for an upward dog or cobra pose, and then exhale back to down dog. And that takes us to our peak pose, my friend. So come walk yourself to the center of your mat. And then on an exhale, rise up slowly. So we've been working towards triangle pose today. And we're going to come from Tadasana in the middle of our mat. So bring your fingertips to touch, and then you can either jump or step 3 to 4 foot wide. Then it's almost like warrior 2. You're going to turn your left toes in slightly. You're going to turn your entire right leg out. To start, we're going to bring the left hand to your left hip. Bump your hips to the left as much as you can, and reach your hand out to the right as much as you can until you're about parallel to the ground. Then reach your hand down exactly where you are. So maybe you're on your shin, maybe you're up on your thigh, and that's okay too. But reach your hand down, and then you're going to use your hand grabbing onto your leg or pushing into the mat to turn and spiral your chest up like we've been doing throughout this entire practice. Once you have your chest open, press into both of your heels so you can bring your head away from your tailbone. Then you can reach your left hand up, stacking your shoulders one on top of the other. And lean your back, but not your butt back. Maybe gaze up at your left hand. Triangle pose. To come out, press into both feet evenly and rise back up. Parallel your feet, and we'll just take it right to the other side. So right toes come in slightly, the entire left leg goes out. Right hand comes to your right hip. Bump your hips to the right as much as you can. Reach your left hand out as far as you can until you're parallel to the ground. Then bring your left hand down. Grab onto your shin or your thigh, wherever your hand is. Use that to help you turn and open up your chest. Lean your back, not your butt. Press into your heels so you can bring your head away from your tailbone. And then breathe in to reach the right hand up, stacking your shoulders. Triangle pose. Trikonasana. And again, to come out, press into both feet evenly. Rise up with your arms to a T. Parallel your feet, and then we're going to interlace our fingers behind us. Pull your knuckles down and away, squeezing your shoulder blades, but keep your hips in line. Like, don't splay out, but keep yourself in alignment. And then hinge from your hips and dive forward. Reach your knuckles away from you, up towards the ceiling or the sky. Release your head. Go ahead, bend your elbows, and then bring your hands down. Walk yourself out, bring your hands to your hips, and then exhale, come back up. One more time, interlace your hands behind you. Move the more unusual thumb on top. Again, reach your knuckles down and away. Keep your head, heart, and pelvis in alignment. Hinge from your hips and dive forward, bringing your knuckles up and away. Release your head. Maybe shake your head a little yes and a little no. Go ahead, bend your elbows, bring your hands to your low back, and then bring your hands to the mat in front of you. Walk yourself out to lengthen your spine, bring your hands to your hips, and then rise up. And then we'll begin to close it out. So come to stand-in Tadasana in the middle of your mat while we take it to yogi squat to lower down. So heels come in and toes go out. Hands come to prayer position, and try not to move your hands from your chest. Try to keep them there the whole time as you lower down. Once you're lowered, make sure you lift your chest, use your elbows to push your knees wide and away from one another. Really ground into your feet. An option to rock side to side here, opening up into the ankles. You can bring your hands down if you want to get into like this little froggy position and get into those hip flexors. You can keep your hands lifted. Your choice here. Open to possibility. And then, as best as you can, lower down, slow and with control onto your bum. And we're going to take it to reclined. So soles of your feet come flat, hold on to the back of your thighs and lower all the way down. Make sure you get your low back flush. And then you're going to have your palms flat by your side. Walk your heels in towards your glutes as much as you can. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh, and then thread your hands through. Grab the back of your left thigh or the front of your left shin for a reclined pigeon. Now, option to stay in stillness, or you can rock side to side. Keep your shoulder blades and your head on the mat. Do not lift your shoulder blades or head. Breathe into possibility. Now go ahead and cross your right leg over completely. Cactus your hands, bump your hips to the right, and just let your legs fall in this shoelace style supine twist variation with cactus arms. On your next exhale, navel comes in, use that to bring your legs up. And then we're going to take this to the other side. So bring your palms flat back by your sides flat. Walk your hands in. And then go ahead and cross the left ankle over the left thigh. And then thread your hands through and bring your left thigh in, or you can grab the front of your right shin. Sorry, I meant to say right thigh. So left ankle over right thigh. Bring the right thigh in, or you can grab the outer right shin. For a reclined pigeon now on the other side, option to stay in stillness or rock. On the exhale, release your shin, let your right foot come back flat, and then completely cross the left leg over the right. Cactus your arms, bump your hips towards your left, and then let your knees fall to the right. Do your best to keep your shoulder blades on the mat here. On your exhale, navel comes in and up. Use that to bring your legs back up. Hug your knees in towards your chest, rock a little side to side, and then we'll close it out. So take up some space here, really stretch your arms out long, and then bring your hands by your side, tuck your arm bones under upper arm bones so you can open your chest. As we just scan our body and relax from head to toe. So allow the crown of your head to relax, your eye sockets, your eyes. Allow your jaw to relax, your teeth to unclench, and tongue to fall away from your mouth. Allow your neck to relax and your throat. Your shoulders to relax, your right shoulder into the right bicep and tricep, right elbow and forearm and out through the right fingers. Allowing the left shoulder, tricep and bicep, left elbow, left forearm, and out through the left fingertips, relax. Allow your chest, the front of your rib cage and back of your rib cage, your belly, your navel area, and your low back, all to relax. Relaxing into your pelvis, relaxing into your right glute and into your left glute. Down the entire right leg, your right thigh, knee, shin, and calf. The left thigh, knee, shin, and calf. Allowing your right foot to relax out through the right toes. And now your left foot out through your left toes. Feeling relaxation through your entire body. I welcome you to Savasana for a few breaths. Okay, beautiful one. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a deeper breath in. Begin to move your body more. And then roll onto one side. So let your arm be a rest for your head. You can stay here or press into your hand to sit you up. And come back to easy seat in the middle of your mat. Today's practice will close with the healing sound of Om, or you can take the deepest breath you've taken so far, even deeper than anything we've done, and really sigh out and make it audible on the exhale. Your choice, my friend. Let's breathe in together. I will invite you to close your eyes and bow your chin to your chest. Honor your time today, honor your practice, honor showing up for yourself. Thank yourself. Bring your hands to your thighs and lift your head. Thank you so much, my friend, for joining me for this beautiful outdoors flow to triangle pose. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like my videos, leave me a comment, and stay tuned throughout the week as I'll be breaking down the pose, giving you different tips and tricks, and a 3-minute dynamic sequence. And then we'll put it all together in another class at the end of the week. So thank you so much. My mission is to help you find your Zen and live as authentically as you can just by showing you how I do it. So I'll be back again to share experience, strength, hope, and yoga with you. Go rock your recovery. Go heal from your trauma. I'll see you again next time. Namaste.